That's the way I keep it, man. I get fly for me. I get high for me. Don't get it confused, cause you liking what you see. Don't do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. In today's video gameplay, we are here in Garden Horizons. Now, immediately right off the back, this game is going to give you guys vibes of Grow a Garden. Although these two games are somewhat different, there's going to be a lot of similarities. I played the game off camera just to get a nice little feel for the game, and yes, it does give off major vibes of Grow a Garden. But ladies and gentlemen, we're trying to ignore that factor. This is a brand new experience. It's coming to you guys from a different set of developers, so I want to just sort of give it a chance. Make sure to leave a like on this video, comment down below your personal thoughts and or opinions on the game, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you guys are new here watching for the very first time. Once again, this game is called Garden Horizons. I'll leave a link down in my description box or either in my comment section. Immediately when you guys load into the game, you're going to go through the tutorial phase. I highly recommend that you guys go through the tutorial phase, or if you don't have time for that, you can simply skip on the tutorial button at the bottom of the screen. It'll literally say skip tutorial. Nonetheless, to say here, once you finish the tutorial, you guys are going to get a full swing of how to play the game. You're going to teleport to the seed shop, and you're going to purchase your first seeds from Bill. Then after you guys get your first seeds, you're going to teleport back to your garden plot, and you're going to place them down. Now immediately you're going to notice that this is different from Grow a Garden, because as you guys can see here, you can see the rarity and you can also see the mutation. So these are normal carrots, right? But you can see the rarity. It's in its lush form, and it also has a foggy mutation. Now you can also see it's 3.0 and 1.2. Those are the multipliers for them. So one thing you want to do when you plant down your stuff, you don't want to immediately pluck it out of the ground. You want to wait for it to go through its stages. It's going to go through the unripened and then ripe, and then it's going to finally max out at lush. That's when you want to pluck it out of the ground. Now you guys can also wait for server weather events, so that way your plants and your vegetables can get some mutations on them, because when they have mutations, they're going to be worth more money. The currency in this game is called shillings and not shekels. So over here in my pathetic looking garden so far, this is a starter's garden. We got corn on the opposite side. We got carrots. We have a pathetic looking beetroot. We got 2 mushrooms over here. We have some onions growing. And we have a dawn fruit that's growing. This is going to be the most expensive thing in my garden. The dawn fruit is courtesy of you guys joining the group and using the code DAWN. That is DAWN. So you're going to basically go over here to the settings, and you're going to scroll all the way down to the bottom, and you're going to put the code DAWN. You guys can also use codes 358. Not entirely sure why there's a number code, but you're going to use it, and that's going to give you guys some money. And you guys can also use the code RELEASE. Now these codes are case sensitive, so I do believe you have to type them a certain way. So either type them in all capital letters, or the first letter will be capitalized. Now, I don't know if codes expire, so if those 3 codes are currently expired, come back to this video and let everybody know down in the comment section. Here's some settings that you guys can play around with. The low detail setting just basically removes some of the trees in the background. I will say that this game is definitely user friendly on any device. It's a base plant build game, so there's not a lot of massive, things that has to be loaded. You know what I'm saying? When it comes down to you guys playing the game, relatively loading into the game, it took only a couple seconds for them to load in all of the assets, and you guys can see how the map is built. It's literally just one just one giant base plant with many little base plant buildings around it. In the middle, it's just nothing but like forest settings. You can parkour around if you guys want to do that whenever you're bored and just waiting for your stuff to grow. Speaking of grow, if you guys do not want to wait, there is the instant grow method right here for 299 Robux, just like in the original game. To the left side here, we have the index book. So you guys can see your player stats inside of the index book. You can see the leaderboard for the most money earned. This person has 7 billion already, and the game's only been out for like 2 days. Like, that's insane. Either these guys are spending Robux buying the most expensive thing in the game, or they just literally hacking and have no lives. Honestly, I don't know. Anyway, going back to the index portion of this story here that I'm telling you guys, you can get a brief description of each and every fruit and or plant that you guys are going to be putting down into your plots. So right now we have discovered strawberry, we have discovered corn, carrot, onion, the dawn fruit, and dawn has not been documented into the index yet, so that's really interesting. But like I said, that's a limited fruit you guys can only get by joining the group and then coming back into the game and redeeming it. It's gonna grow into this thing that's right here. It's kind of crazy. But like I said, here is the strawberries. Everything over here, I've waited until it reached its lush stages, and now we can go ahead and pluck it. One thing I want to point out is that starting off with corn is not a bad method, because corn instantly grows back as soon as you pluck it right off the, right off the stems. So that's one of the good things. You don't necessarily have to keep going back and forth to the seed shop when you have corn planted down, because it grows itself and it regrows every single time. Just the same as the strawberries here as well. As soon as you pluck them off of the stems here, they're gonna just basically grow back. Now, the only thing that you're going to have to keep planting down is things like this. Carrots, they're going to have to constantly be replanted. Beets, replanted. Onions, replanted. Mushrooms, I believe these will grow back. Or, I could be wrong. Let me go ahead and test that theory. Nope, they grow back. So yeah, that's kind of like the method that you guys want to do. You want to plant down things that are going to grow back, so that way you don't have to be spending so much time just standing there AFK stalking the seed shop. And since we're talking about the seed shop, this is the last closing thought that I'm going to end off the video with. This is the main reason as to why I stopped playing the original Grow Garden. Every time you guys go to the seed shop, there's going to be a huge number of things that are not in stock, and then there's going to be things that are in stock that you cannot afford. Like right now, as I'm scrolling through, nothing is in stock. They need to stop this. Everything should automatically be stocked, and just put a set number of quantities that you can actually purchase. So for example, every time you go here, carrots are always going to be in the shop in a lump sum of 20. Put that for every single thing that you're offering in the seed shop. Just put it there. You know what I'm saying? Just put it there, and then once it's gone, it's gone. Then have it restock back again in 5 minutes. That's going to keep the player count high. Every time they see this, no stock, then they're going to be like, well, I don't want to play this game anymore. You know what I mean? Because there's literally nothing good every single time. Then the next thought that I have as I'm ending off the video, we have the gear shop over here. When you guys start off the game, it's going to be hard to purchase your first thing from here, because you have to make a total of $5,000. That's literally insane. A watering can should be free. That should be the only thing that's given to you for free. Then make us pay for sprinklers and harvest bells, whatever the heck that means, favoriting tools, and we got super sprinklers. So I would assume that as this game goes through its progressional period, they're going to add more things to the gear shop, probably add more seeds to the seed shop, and then maybe do something with the rest of the map here, because there's just so much built, but there's literally nothing else to do here. All of this stuff is just filling up, space. Like this house right here, there's nothing to do. I can't even go through the front door. You know what I mean? But all in all, I think this is going to be a good game to start, and I don't know if it's going to surpass the reputation of Grow Garden. But if you guys have any other comments, let me know. Once again, this is called Garden Horizons. Make sure to leave a like on this video, subscribe to my channel, and comment down below, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.
Matter how I do it, I just
Tryna make my mama proud of me.
I hope my mama proud of me,
Cause I dropped college just so I could focus on a dream.
I know my mama died of me, salute me, now she down with me.
Now two bros going back and forth, sibling rivalry.
Who this guy gotta be? Do numbers like the lottery. The coldest every winter, every summer, nothing hot as me.
And if I spring up, bet my nigga on the side of me, ready for a war.